April 30th, Thursday after FOMC, New York session. So this is a swing failure for the lower levels, but the market is so bullish, it's very difficult to go short now. We go to here somewhere, and then we go higher. I already lost this 15 minutes level if we close. Board is now rejecting off of H1, again another swing failure. Let's see if we're gonna take this higher now. So this around the level, and then maybe go more, I don't know. So we took the high, we lost this level, we lost all of these levels. Now we are hitting one of these two main levels. So more liquidity levels here. Probably gonna push higher and then go back down again. 1 hour level. Took some liquidity. Hey man. You're done trading or what? Holy shit. You made money. Damn. Nice, bro. Bro, can you trade some of my cans too? You mind? So we'll see if we can start going higher after we hit this 4 hour. Don't want to get used to bad habits, sorry. Okay. I think you should double the dosage. This is not good. Yeah. So, kind of like a swing failure. Now I'm just looking at the higher time frame levels I drew. See if there is any rejection of any of these levels. Kind of tough to go short. This area is one area that potentially could push the price higher now. If not, we're just gonna dump. All this liquidity is taken now. There's only this one. Gold is dumping. Or correcting, not dumping. And oil is being rejected basically supported off of that hourly level. Where is it? Off of this hourly level. Now we got a swing failure here, pushing it higher to this level, and then after 106.5 we'll see what happens. Now in 1 minute, which is the same as hourly, so I need to close at least something above this level. We might see resistance around 235. 235. 235. Yeah, agreed. This is one of the levels. 15-minute level, actually. This guy. So if we get a failure to close above this level, then we can go one more leg lower. We close above this level. You see how these levels are sensitive? Now let's see if we lose this level or not. It's not very timely. So we gained this level, we gained this level, and we just dropped. So if we don't take the previous low, I'm gonna go long again, otherwise that long was not valid. This is a failure swing, so we'll see if we're gonna stop that again or not. We have not probably decided to go higher yet from what it looks. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to go higher yet. HD fixer. I just saw that. No, I had to go long, but now it's just not working. We are the owners of that. We are the originator, so we are prone to it. We are not prone to it, basically. We are immune to it. Yeah, I don't think I made that mistake. I mean, it just didn't work. These are one of the levels that price could turn back up alongside the, like along the higher time frame direction. But, and it kind of did, and then got some resistance from this 4-hour level, as you can see, but then it just dumped. I'm just gonna go correct this thing. Where was it? That's good. Now where are we going? Nice, another 200. I took annual trades on the automated accounts. You're at -5, I need to. No, these are evals, man. It's okay, don't worry about it. Because this is Thursday, right? Moves here today and yesterday. Wednesday and Thursday moves are big, so if you can be correct in one of these levels, which we never know if you are or not. I mean, there is no way to avoid these losses, right? The method is on retracement off of your higher time frame direction. In one of these levels, if you see lower time frame setups, you take the trade, and hopefully more than not, they're gonna work, right? So this time it didn't work, but if it does work, then you're gonna go all the way up to here, then you will have $3,000 win. You need to try a couple of times on a $250 risk, that's gonna be $500. I don't think there is a way to avoid this. So now this is exactly the level you told me. 233 whatever, right? Which is the 15-minute level here. Yeah. Nice. So that level is basically the left shoulder, right? So this is going to be the head, and then this is going to be the right shoulder that you are basically saying won't go below the left shoulder. And you put your stop loss on the, like, this head and shoulder low, which is good. This is like a pattern of accumulation, and you are basically saying we're going higher. Same idea that I had, but at a higher level, like at this first level, right? I could redo this thing again with you over here, but now the way I do it is I wait for a lower time frame level to be taken, which is what I did over here. I let the price to go up and take out this high, this level, lower time frame 1 minute level, and then I entered, but then it didn't work. And it doesn't always go back down to that level that you have, but sometimes it does. Usually when it passes this level, it's just gonna dump, so you're gonna incur a loss too. But sometimes it just touches this and just jumps. This time it didn't. I don't think there is a method to avoid these losses. I just, so long as I have like a repeatable pattern of digesting and pushing this button, I'm okay if I lose. What makes me sad is when I start going off of these 1 minute jitters and go in and out. And that's what I showed you yesterday. Like I'm paying $600 on an $1,800 P&L as commission. So something is wrong there. Right. But the type of trades that I lost today, so if it gives me a 2-to-1, it's gonna recover that $500. And if it just goes higher, then it's gonna be positive. One thing I can correct for is maybe don't take 2 trades in one spot. Maybe take 1 trade, and then if it didn't work, then wait for a next level. Maybe now take the second one. That will be a correction. Maybe that's like a correction that I can apply. I don't know what you think about this one. Like don't lose twice in one level failure. Only once. Each draw by indicator is supposed to be mid-level. Let's jump from 1A to 1A. I don't know why, maybe because of this. Okay. So now this is a get close to this level, and now we are turning back up. So this is a failure swing kind of, right, at these key levels. So 15-minute failed to close below. Now this is again another spot for me to go long. I know it's a scary after this, but that's how it is. I just needed to close above this level. I don't understand how you know this was the original move. That's what I don't understand. Like I legitimately don't understand. Like don't know how you know that was a move. I mean it might be, I just don't know. Right? Like we're at all-time highs. I mean, this could now turn back down again off based on the Today's price action going lower, which is what you're telling me. I just don't know how to decide. We had two levels, one this level, one this level, and now we are breaking higher, hopefully. And if not, then I get stopped. But this is gonna be my last trade anyway. Because now we are at the 15-minute level that we are getting rejected. Like, 5 minutes. And this higher time frame, like 1 hour. So if we close above this, then we're gonna go back to all-time high. But if we don't, I get a stopped out. An obvious resistance of now, right? We came back, tested this level, maybe one more time, testing this level if needed. And if we fall, then we fall, and then we're gonna take the previous low. Okay, so now we failed to close above that level, right? Now I can close this for now. I think so. Yep. Then if I close again above this level, I'll go back in. Because this could have been just a test of this level. If we close above this level, then my stop loss could go here. Yeah, so we're not done with that move yet, apparently. We're gonna go and take out the previous low, maybe. This is the last line of defense, basically. So we're going lower. What did you say? Sorry, I didn't see it. On such days, I believe if you missed the original, yeah, that's what I read. It's already 10 market been bearish hard. That's what I mean by original move. Trump floats a new plan to reopen set of hormones. The idiot. Yeah, it's very funny. So, just based on what you said, see, all the candles, right? Starting here, let's say we want to be bullish, right? So usually when there is liquidity below us, candle just goes low in the first half an hour of the chart, takes out those liquidities, creates the wick of the daily candle, and then pushes higher. So if you always assume the first move after the market open is the main move and you lost and you missed it, you're basically only trading the wick of that daily. Right. Usually, this is the AMD model for ICT. So usually this move in the beginning is the fake move. Sometimes it is not. Right. So that's why I thought I was not sure whether that this move was a main move or not. Like, because we are all-time high, right? When we are all-time high, we should always more or less assume that we are going higher. So a move down is just gonna be liquidating the long positions before pushing higher. So there is nothing you can do theoretically, but I mean, but just looking for these levels and just taking your chances and going long, right? Because right now, yeah, but you still have the full day, price might move late. How do you know? That's the question. Like, now you say, oh, you made a mistake because it didn't work. How do you know this was a mistake? You now know, but at the time you don't know. All you know is these levels are the levels that you're at. It could have worked and it could have pushed another 1,000 points, and then I would be genius, right? You just don't know. But scenarios are unknown. Both scenarios are. No, but one scenario is higher probability based on known information. That's what I think. We're at all-time high, we are going higher, right? But maybe Trump says something and we're dumping. I mean, at all-time high, you lose a lot of money when you're wrong because you keep taking long positions. I just don't. I'm not saying that you're wrong because you're obviously right, right? My trades all got stopped out. I'm just not sure if the method needs to change. Obviously, it is losing money today, right? But I just don't know how else I could have prevented it because I'm retracing deep into the few levels. The only mistake I think I made was I lost twice on one of those levels. Otherwise, I had this level and then I had your level and I took a trade. I should have lost twice, not 3 times. That's the only thing I can think of correcting. You know. No, I'm not talking about the specific one. I'm just saying that's how I think about it. No, tell me what I should have done, or not what we should have done in a day like this. So the day opens here and it just dumps. If you just look at this, then it's stupid to take long. But this is not all the information we have. What we have as information is this, right? Like, this is the information. Like, this is the information. Right. So we made a high, we made a higher high. We retraced yesterday and we pushed higher this day. I think we just didn't close above. So before this thing happens to this extent, if it would have just came back down to maybe take these lows, which is where I entered, and then it would have pushed up, which would be in line with all these price actions, then everything would have worked, but it didn't. I think at the first pullback with candle 936.37, we should have went short. Yeah. 36, 37, we should have gone short. Yeah. So 36, 37 would be here. In 15 minutes, in 5 minutes, it would have been on this one. So you're telling me after we, so what you're telling me is after we swept all this liquidity in an all-time high, which every day we are making another all-time high, after we swept all this liquidity, in this 5-minute candle, somewhere in here, we should go short after this. You see, it's just, today it would have worked, but I don't think it's a very high probability proposition, but maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. 32 is a pullback, but I think it's too early since market just opened. Yeah, going short based on how a strong bearish move is, not on. Yeah, so that's called chasing, right? If you just look at a couple of us, I mean, today it worked. What you're saying today would have worked. There is no debate about that. But what you're saying is because we had a dump, so let's just jump on it and go short. That's all you're saying. And today it would have worked. I'm not sure if it works all the time. Chasing or going with the trend. Yeah, the trend is not down. The trend is high up. That's my point. The trend is up. We're at all-time high. We're not gonna short at all-time high. I mean, today would have worked had we shorted, but you know, all these days we would have lost, and today we would have won. It sucks to lose. I mean, not that I'm very happy about it, but especially given the situations we are in. But tired of typing, let me join the voice. Yeah. Okay, so I'm probably not gonna take more trades on here. I'm gonna close the stream and then we go on the Discord.